Today, March 6, 1937, was the worst day I've ever had in my entire life. And it was very bad. So let's start off from the beginning. I was basically going to pick up my uncle. He was actually coming from Germany over to America. It was going to be really cool, and he was on a plane. Luckily, it was not on a blimp I'm about to talk about. Now, basically, I was just sitting there waiting for him to land, and it took like forever. So I decided to look at the blimp what was about to land, which would take very much quicker. Now, basically, I watched this blimp, and it looks very cool. It makes me really, really, really want to go on a blimp one day. One day I really want to go on a blimp. But that was only for a little bit. My dream died in about 20 more seconds. Well, basically, I started to see like a speck of sparks or something. And I'm like, that's impossible. There's just no way. Because they said it was probably the most safest plane in the universe. I'm like, whoa, that's pretty safe. So I decided to just discard that. Second, they said to look up again because they thought they saw blue discharges. And I'm like, okay. So I look up, and there's blue discharges. Like, when I talk to people around me, they're like, yeah, I don't know what's going on either. And a lady starts screaming, and I look up again, and there's fire. I'm like, okay, maybe it's not so safe. So then it starts slowly falling out. It was the slowest, most painful descent ever because, I don't know, blimps are already slow travelers, but really it got even slower coming down. And it was really, really bad. By the time it finally hit the ground, it was on fire, completely engulfed in flames, and when it did, a hole just popped out. And you would not believe how many burning, fiery people came out of that hole. It was scary. And some of them were probably dead on impact, some of them burned alive. One man got lucky and only his clothes got burned off. Lucky him. And another boy got super lucky because he was under a water tank and he could just jump through the flames because he was all wet. Go him. Way to go him. Now, basically, I was still waiting for my uncle, so before I picked him up and on my way out, I saw one of the crew members on fire. I was really afraid for him. So, really, because crew members are supposed to be really helpful. They're the ones who probably made the blip. And I don't know what they were going on in their heads when they said, oh, put helium in it, they said on the news. The news, because when we got home, the news was all going about how helium's bad, or how sabotage was what's going on. I'm like, sabotage? You're the one that sabotaged and killed 36 people, they said. And one of them was the crew members. I don't think it could have been the crew member or somebody who made sabotage. So, it was really bad. That day was really, really bad. Not for me. For all of America and probably Germany. They're going to have a bad time when they hear about all this problems. So, the end.